Hey guys, it's Mark in the shop again. I am going to be showing you the Rockler Silicone Project Mat I just picked up. Basically for gluing projects so you don't get glue on your workbench or epoxy on your workbench. This isn't sponsored by Rockler, I purchased it myself. We're going to test it with epoxy and we're going to test it with regular glue. We'll see how it comes off the mat. We'll do this together. I'll unbox it for you, show you what it is. It runs around $29.99, I believe it was. You can find it on sale at times also. And here it is. The Rockler Silicone Mat. And we're going to roll it out. So there it is. You're getting a little distortion. This is a rectangle because I'm doing this with my GoPro. What we're going to do is we're going to test some epoxy on here. I do it in this little epoxy station that I made real quick. I'm going to do a lot of this. This tube is almost gone. And this is the Gorilla epoxy. Basically just put equal amounts in here. I'm going to do probably the rest of this tube just because it's getting down to almost nothing anyways. And I can throw it away and stop trying to play with this little cap that you saw in my other video where I dropped it twice. Alright, so on this I'm just going to use a stick to mix the epoxy up. This is a 5-minute setting epoxy. Mix it up really good. And see if I make a jig or something. I usually date it. This one I made on November 21st of 2016. Just use these small little Dixie cups. Kind of cool. They kind of snap in place. Alright, so we've got this pretty well mixed. And we're going to scoop it out and stick it right on the Rockler sign and see what happens. Maybe I'll be ruining my mat. Who knows? We'll find out though. Alright, so that's done. Epoxy. And what I'm going to also do though is we're going to take some tight bond glue. Waterproof exterior interior. Pop it open. And we're just going to put some on the mat. Okay guys, sorry. Evidently my GoPro battery got full. Just some tight bond, wood glue, exterior, so I'm going to kind of redo this for you. I'm going to use this other silicone brush that I got from Rockler also. This is kind of cool. You can use this to spread glue on projects. Can't believe I filled up a memory card on my GoPro. I'm going to lay that right there. Another product is I've used this. We take this glue again and we throw it on a 2x4. You're going to be gluing a couple boards together. You could use this one. You basically, kind of like when you're doing tile work, you get that nice little grooves of glue, if you can see that. So we're going to be putting two surfaces together. So I'm going to let this dry on here also. And one more we're going to try. This one is always, if you've ever used Gorilla Glue, if this stuff really expands and goes everywhere. So we're going to put that on here also. little bit of Gorilla Glue. Usually when you use Gorilla Glue you want to put water on it because it will expand. So we're going to put that there. And we're going to come back. We're going to see how the epoxy comes off. We're going to see how regular wood glue comes off. See how the glue comes out of these grooves on these items. And we're going to see how the Gorilla Glue comes out. It will be very interesting. Alright, welcome back to the shop. It's the next day. I'm going to get rid of this piece of wood. And we talked about the glue. So here's the glue. It's dried and hardened now. Here's the one little thing that we talked about. You can see the glue's a little wet there still. But if you just twist it a little bit, you can see how this glue just comes right out of the grooves. Comes right out. So cool. All right. And we talked about this, a little wet underneath still because there was a lot of glue. But this part here, it's in the bristles. Flex them a little bit. Grab on. You can see how it just pulls right off. Of course, my hand is getting sticky now, but hey, that's okay. You can see how it comes right off. So kind of cool. Alright, so right here is the Gorilla Glue, which we try and get our finger underneath there. You can see even the Gorilla Glue, if I probably pick up the mat, Gorilla Glue, which is the hardest stuff around. It gets sticky, foams up, gone. Here's the other glue, the regular wood glue. See how it just comes off in strips, peels right off. Look at that, that is so cool. Now the real test. Let's move this over here so you can see. This is the epoxy that I stuck on here. And the epoxy, let's see. Push up the end. Wow, look at this. I have a Rockler reverse letters. Came right off, all clean, no issues. But solid piece with the Rockler imprinted right in the back. That is so cool. So, if you do a lot of gluing, definitely recommend this. It works awesome.